Now, before we get started and get onto the Rift, don't forget to keep sending us your predictions and prophecies. Tweet at LOL eSports with the hashtag CWWin if you think they're going to avoid automatic relegation, or hashtag GIAWin if you think they're going to move up in the playoff race. For now, though, we're about to kick off day number 2. This is...
Will they have the composure to pull it through today?
Look for Frederick. He's taking a lot of damage. Spite it down. First blood. Now the Dragon. True Shot Barrage is coming in. It will be secured thanks to Godfred's efforts. Freeze, though, is on the hunt. An arrow, Stray, goes through. Freeze jumping in, Chains of Corruption, but they've caught Godfred. Flays him back in. Shook gets another one for himself.
Gonna repel, so at that point you've got to then headbutt and pulverize, but Audrey is in a bit of trouble himself.
Yeah, Cass comes around the side. There is the Arcane Shift and a hook. Get back over here. Cass is knocked into the tower, and they equalize that, but it's some support for AD Carry.
Audrey thinks he's safe. This is the same play again. Oh, teleport even coming through from Lenny.
And one also for Werlib. True Shot Barrage. Cass still gets the hook, though, and Freeze is there. Audrey just melts on the spot, but Shook is going to have to juggle his tower aggro. He does. He goes up, but he's taken down by Werlib. Meanwhile, the Wolves continue to tank this. Cass avoids one more shot on the tower, but in comes the cow. Godfred will try to push them back, but he can't save Werlib's life. Godfred now under the tower. He thinks he's safe. Frederick, another hook, but the Wolves don't want to take this one. Not till Soren arrives. Some sustainability with the Gragas coming in as well.
And you can see how important the vision control is for the Giants, but it's not enough to stop Werlib from getting caught here.
Yeah, gets caught on the line. Godfred tries to push him back. A big barrel comes out, but Freeze is still able to take him down. In comes the True Shot Barrage, but it rings false. Now, a flash from the cow, avoiding Joyce on the back. Oh, he's not going to use it. In comes the Stand United. Shook's going down as Werlib was able to find him, and just like that, it's going to be a 5v4. Have to absolutely deal with soon enough. However, it will be easy pickings if they manage to secure someone here. Godfred is pulled in on a line. The Shen is stunned in the Rune Prison. Here comes the True Shot. Jesui Kas, he's going down. Soren will be the one who doesn't pick him up. It's actually going to go over to Audrey. Frederick is the one who falls to Soren. Got myself a little mixed up on who was on which team there. They keep poking it down. They've got a massive minion wave here. Lenny just to go for it. Freeze pops on the hunt. There is the taunt we were looking for. He's going to find Godfred, however. In comes the Chains of Corruption. It's going to stop Lenny as he's taken down. Godfred is pulled in, but you don't want to hook a cow in this situation. The Chaos Storm simply didn't do enough.
I mean, they can still wait this out a little bit longer, but the Baron waves are difficult. That's Audrey hook.
Caught him. He is not quite down yet, however. Lenny is going to try to be safe, but he finally falls. They will pick up Frederick, but Audrey just makes it out of danger. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Giants as Pepanero picks up Cass on the backside. Soren desperately trying to save the tower here as Freeze doing the same with the Boomerang Blade. Werlib looks to jump on him. Godfred limping a little bit from that last fight, but Soren is the one who takes a big arrow. That was incredibly close.
Clip them, but it's not too much. But look at how much Giants have to check these bushes. Teleport is coming in way from behind from Werlib. He has a lot of damage right now.
Yeah, Lenny, they were split just a little bit. Costa's the one who took the Chains of Corruption, and he's popped just like that. Oh, Werlib goes around the back, but he's surrounded by Wolves, and he gets shut down. That's a 1-for-1 support for top laner. That might actually work out to Wolves' favor, but Shook is on his own. He has to get the Chilling Smite down, try to dodge away from the barrels. He's got to repel. He will use it. However, he's caught and squished by the rest of Giants. Meanwhile, Super Minions are still streaming into the base, and the 3 remaining Wolves have to get back to push them away. The Giants marching down the top lane.
Turnabout is fair play. Giants are just stopping the recalls at this point. The Nexus Tower does not quite fall yet in favor of the Giants, but even with the flank and Werlib getting blown up, the Wolves just cannot stand in front of the Giants when Audrey and Pepanero are just letting loose. The Giants are under attack.
They do, however, manage to secure the tower, and they even keep Frederick alive by some miracle.
From that crab, but it has now died. The Giants run it. Teleport coming in from Lenny from the top side. Banshee's Veils on Werlib. Still not being popped. Look at the health on Wolves. They're getting shredded. Yeah, Costa's going down, but it's Godfred who's going very low. Lenny, meanwhile, in the back trying to tank up 3 members all the while. Godfred is down, so is Koss, but finally, Lenny will fall as there was no backup from the rest of the Wolves, and Soren gets picked off by Werlib, who goes a-hunting through the jungle. Audrey will squish the spider. Freeze is the last man standing, and he's not even in the base. Giants are eyeballing the win here. The flank play from Lenny looked to be so good. He got on onto both Adri and Pepinero in that fight, but the damage follow-up just wasn't there from any of the Copenhagen Wolves. And Giants, they've played this game very slowly, but they're going to get this win here. They're pushing for the Nexus Towers.
They have not got too much else to contend with, just waiting until the minion waves arrive to back them up. Freeze goes solo, hunting, can't quite find Werlib on the back of the boomerang. He does, but it's not going to be nearly enough. 46 minutes into the game, Giants complete the ace, will push themselves forward in the playoff race, and they have knocked the Copenhagen Wolves out of the LCS.
We'll need to see whether or not they can improve upon their performance from yesterday, the longest game of the summer split. If you think Gambit can do that, jump on Twitter, hashtag GMB win. Or will H2K, with no pressure on the shoulders, the fact that they are locked into third, will they win? Hashtag H2K win. Betsy's 3 games played, 0 losses on Jace.
He's a really good Jace player. Good steal here by Lux.
B2, equalizer's not there yet. Odoamne's not 6. First blood for Cabochard. Diamond's gonna lose his life to the tower. And Lulex wants to get the big belly down. He does. Cabo gets connected with the body slam. Double kill for Lulex.
It looked grim for us. And then H2K as a response said, yeah, we can't deal with this Fizz 1-on-1, not even 2-in-1, so we bring 3 people to the party.
And Cabo's in trouble. Gonna try turn it around on Kianan. Buster shot knocks him away. Explosive shot
flash.
flashed away. Playful Trickster doesn't get the damage, and Cabo knows he's done. Odoamne does not have equalizer. Flame Spitter's out. Connects with a harpoon, connects with a second. Defensive flash from Betsy, defensive flash from Gosu will not be enough. H2K get a kill.
I believe that Charm actually still...
You can see Lulex, they're donating a blue buff to Ryu. He picked up that Cinder Hulk a few minutes ago, already starting to become tanky. Diamond, who we're just catching a glimpse of now, actually went Warrior. 0, 1, and 1. He is going to find his opposite number. Group's going to move in. Take a look at Odoamne. A few seconds before that equalizer becomes available. Odoamne starts overheating. Teleport channeled from Cabochard. That's a good kill for Gambit. And actually, both junglers get out alive. Ryu, he's not done. 1 dash, 2 dashes, holding the charm. Does connect it on the side.
This push gets thwarted completely. H2K have to push in and rotate.
Well, Odoamne, he's getting caught out. Chum the Waters is down. Here comes Diamond as well. Knockout. Not even going to be needed. Sniped with a Praise.
He wanted an assist on that play, but ended up good move by Hjarn here. And 1 E-combo.
Cabochard and Betsy, they've got a Kasing. He gets himself a 2-man knockup. Knocks Cabochard away to Hjarn. Picks up his 3rd kill of the game. Gambit getting a little caught out under their own tower, and H2K secure their 4th kill of the game. Playful Trickster. Sorry, I may have spoken far too soon. Spirit Rush has been used. Chum the Waters even connects. Cabochard's looking to turn this one around. He will be going
Watch
down.
mid lane though. This is H2K.
Gambit are reacting. All of the vision was up top. Teleport's coming down for Odoamne. He's going to get a slow one to move. Diamond comes in. Take a look. That's a huge shock blast. 3-man knocker from Diamond. We see that he's down. It is the kill credit that goes to Kasing. Hammer comes down as well as Cabochard. Baron secured by Ryu, in fact. They traded 1 for 1. Junglers are down. Kasing is the sacrificial cow that's left standing. Betsy flashes over the wall. Kasing's got the Righteous Glory down. He's looking for the engage. Unbreakable Will is up there. Court moves. Buster shot knocks him away. It won't be enough though. Gonna jump. Kianan will be going down. No, he's not. The lifesteal's enough. Cabochard just couldn't get the last couple of auto attacks. I was convinced that Kianan was dead to rights. Support on support action, but Gosu's going to run away. Eye Edge, Cutlass, Phantom Dancer for Kianan. They are going to shred.
The problem right now is Cabochard. Hang on, we're going for an engage.
They are. Lulex has knocked back Betsy. Betsy's gone in with the hammer. Hex Drink is only going to keep you alive a millisecond longer, but that's enough to take out Ryu. Diamond is stuck in the middle of the team despite getting a knockup. It does not matter. Aggressive rocket jump forward will get Hjarn his 5th kill of the game. Another inhibitor will fall. H2K, do they want more?
Really like it is Tristana and Hjarn. It feels like a better Jinx for him in this meta game with the resets being easy, accessible, and having just the multiple jumps instead of the speed up. Classically, H2K are looking to close.
H2K will be closing this game out. They will confirm their 3rd place position. They did that yesterday, but with a convincing ending over Gambit, will earn themselves a confidence boost going into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, and after that Baron, for Gambit, troubling thing was that they didn't have a time enough to let Capshards.
In the summer split, SK Gaming are locked into the promotion tournament. There's no way for them to avoid that. They are playing with no pressure on their shoulders. Elements could play 7th again for the second split in a row, could go to promotion tournament, or they could win this, probably make playoffs. Will the River King pick up his first win? Hashtag SK win, or hashtag L win if you believe in Froggen and the boys.
You get to see it. Here's teleport down below though.
JWoww.
And his Valkyrie should still be up.
He's going to come in behind. Equalizer comes down at a slightly awkward angle. Candy's made it out alive. Enrated is going to be the focus. JWoww's flash to get in for the slow and the assist. Enrated goes down.
We are looking at the epitome of mid-game spikes, double Triforce, on your mid lane, on your Corki in the bot lane as well. So if both of them hit that spike and group up, that damage potential goes through the roof. Froggen will still be kind of scaling up at that point. This will obviously be a strong duelist. Elements going up for a group vision approach right now. This is good. We have really not seen that too much from them. Looks like Invader is ready to defend.
Ridge line connects under Dexter. He's going to be able to tunnel away, and goes the depth charge. Gonna move in. Nef is in trouble. Gets a 2-man knock-up. Chain of Corruption will stop SK from aggressing the barrel!
Looks like Dexter
Saves
too.
Nef. Dexter's now in trouble. Fox gonna look for the blade switch. Candy's here as well. Dredge line connects again. SK. They finally stop being reserved and get themselves 2 kills.
That was an insane Gragas ultimate by Svenskeren. I'm almost wondering if he planned that. I feel like he was trying to finish Nif off and then he was like, oh, I got an additional, buy one, get one free type of champion deal. And they were laughing about it. SK
Massive smile.
Pick up 2 kills. They're fantastic cast from Svenskeren. Can't stress that enough. And yeah, Nif, he has Unbreakable, but there's Ignite, plus Aurelia damage from 2 damage that goes straight through that ultimate, so he can still melt in these fights.
Yes, he did. 0-1-1.
How well is Elements doing in the synchronized base department?
Tabs is gone. Nifs is in trouble. He does have that Unbreakable. He may need it. Throws it down, but you cannot run away from that mine. Nif cancels his back and will give up a kill to Candy Panda.
Svenskerin's posturing again, but he seems like he shows up and then thinks better of the dive every time. There we go.
Look at that. Devour, regurgitate. Freddy's looking for a kill. Here comes us the support. The body slam flash, and the Frog and the Fat Man get themselves a kill.
I feel like they could have done that with 2 people though. They leave their mid lane exposed. Froggen takes down that tower.
Blade picked up a few minutes ago for Tabs. Froggen, oh, he's in trouble. Equilibrium strike comes out. Ignite is burning. Froggen will be going down, but the Equalizer might pick up Fox. Flame Splitter plus the tower will trade 1 for 1. Defensive explosive cast from Svenskeren, and there's no teleport for Freddy up top. Chilling Smite is going to slow Sven. Elements continuing to chase. Look at the map. Down bottom, Candy is shoving out. He will get a tower, and SK come out ahead in the trade.
Yeah, Fox goes in. Yes, it's a trade kill, but it requires more members of Elements to deal with that. This obviously opens up the bot lane.
Oh, that's not the place you want to be. Candy Panda gets caught up. Fate's Call comes backwards. Nif goes forwards. And Rate is the man that gets knocked up. He's going to put a lot of damage down. He might be able to kill Tabs. Tabs, summon a heal. Will be able to sustain with that Blade of the Rune King. A flash? Minions not going to be able to pick it up. Tabs, that got a little messy and a little close. Candy Panda took far too long to get back into range. A little bit of
Found Fox though in the river. It's
movement from Element. Fox, or who has found who? Nif goes down Unbreakable Will. Freddy's going to get the Tongue Lash. First proc of that acquired taste. Nif will go down. He gets the Pulverize off before getting dropped.
Fox has a lot of CDR. He picked up Frozen Heart because he's going to be diving on Frog and magic damage and Tabs. He doesn't get stuck in the Equalizer from JWoww, who gets aggressive now.
That's an early hourglass. Tabs is down. Candy Panda and Fox just destroy him. Equalizer will buy some time. Freddy is going to eat Nif. Nif will throw down that Unbreakable Will as Froggen is shooting piercing arrow after piercing arrow. Chain of Corruption will hold some of the damage, and Freddy eats Nif for a second time. That's a good piece of steak, and the flank is out. Eaten, Unbreakable comes up. No, it was Fate's Call. Pulled backwards by Tabs. Nif is going to just punt Freddy away as Dexter's now looking for more. He's flashed into the team. JWoww's coming forward. The Equalizer has already been used. JWoww's gone golden in Hourglass. Where is Tabs? He's trying to peel backwards. 15 seconds until Baron. SK win another team fight by pulling the trigger first.
Yeah, Elements are playing these fights without poking first, and SK has just gotten so tanky. Initially, Fox would die.
Aspect for Elements. So SK do not want to give that one away. they may be able to get in behind Elements. Abyssal Voyage is being channeled. Nif once again is going to be the focus. Dredge line, that connects onto Tabs. Fate's Call is going to pull Nif backwards as JWoww is down. Freddy's running amok. Look at that grey health. That becomes a 2,000 hit point shield. Freddy's also got the face of the mountain. Going to spit out in rated. Dredge line this time doesn't connect. JWoww's gone out, and we did see Nif go back in for the headbutt pulverize. 2 more members of Elements down.
Yeah, look at JWoww. You don't even need to see what happened in the fight. Teleport is down, Equalizer is not. He TP'd in, he immediately got blown up, and at the same time, Elements could not really get anything done. However, SK is forgetting about the 5th dragon here. Could have easily guarded that with 1 or 2 members and went for the Baron, but might be a very interesting late game here.
So this is an interesting question. We've often had inhibitor for Baron, and the debates of which is better. Modern day version of Lee Syndrome. Nif goes in offensively, doesn't have flash this time. Chain of Corruption is spreading. Nif is looking to get damage down, but he's hopped away from his team. That's 2 kills for SK. Dexter may go down as well. He's gonna flash over the wall. Tongue Lash does not get a stun. SK still have a banner of command-empowered minion. Candy Panda was able to chase. Enrated's gonna throw out the mine. Froggen is gonna cleanse. At least get rid of some of the slow once more. Nif goes down. Unlucky number 7. The Baron is secured now for SK. They're second of the game. By JWoww. Hourglass is available. Doesn't even get used. No assist from anybody else. JWoww and Nif have not been on their game. Elements defending for their lives. 10 seconds before JWoww is up. He should have the equalizer available, but there are super minions to deal with. Froggen goes all the way forward. Throws out that hail of arrows. Piercing arrow trying to clear out minions. Fox and Candy, they're on the bottom next to start. Fox does get caught out. That's a good equalizer this time. Burning through SK, but it might be too late. The SK are simply too tanky. Sven is getting caught out by those auto attacks from Tabs. Rend is available. Will he be able to get a kill? He does, but they've traded 2 for 2. Junglers and supports down. We see Freddy on Tom Kench. Noms Froggen trying to run away. An acquired taste will not be enough. Tabs rent him for the kill. 3 for 3. JWoww is alive. Candy and Fox go back in. They get Tabs. JWoww goes down to Candy Panda. Candy Panda and SK Gaming will give Elements their 11th loss of the summer split. And for Elements to make playoffs, they have to hope for a 3-way tie and hope for Rocket to lose.
Remember, SK picking up this game does put Elements in that position you just described. Elements obviously are ahead 2-0 against Gambit and Rocket.
But how do you then stop SOAS in the split push? You don't. You have to be able to force 5-on-5 team fights if you are Rocket here. That's why they're not picking the poke competitions. That's why they're picking the all-in after seeing what Origin have been building.
Well, with that, the stakes are set, and they are high for Rocket here. Origin only really playing for the fun of it at this point. But who do you think's going to walk away with the win? Why don't you hit us up on Twitter with hashtag OGWin or hashtag ROCWin? Will we see Rocket blasting off into the playoffs? They could do it with a win here, and we'll see as we load up onto the Rift. Blood yesterday getting himself a little bit more
supports
back in
at
the
level
pocket
2.
for that. 2 supports going on the roam. Vander looking to intercept Peke, who turns on the Ghost, gets the gold card. So as Playful Tricksters over the wall. Nifty is going to be stunned up for just a second. In comes in Italy. Vanders is going in. The Origin might have bit off a bit more than they can chew. However, the Ignite secures the first blood for Soaz, and Rocket going to be out one. A little bit of jungle attention, but we'll get back to that in just a minute. As Amazing jumps over the wall, Jankos looks for him, gets interrupted in mid-leap, but Steve, flash, twisted advance, they're looking for Amazing, they should be able to take him down and equalize the earlier kill, and it goes over to Steve!
Look like that, my friend, you are overextending and you are all alone.
One samurai against the world, throws the wind ball, but it doesn't matter, gets knocked up, collapsed, Origin a little bit slow to respond, but they are now looking for a flank. Spear does not connect, Mithy goes in, pulls off the double taunt, the fish comes in, lands a nuke duck, but Rawlins has already taken down the ninja, and Origin get cold feet.
Very key thing if you play support Shen in solo queue. You are not a massive tank. You are support, you are very squishy. It is very hard to beat engaged. Oh, they're going.
Oh, that's a last breath right there. Jankos is going to get the pick off onto Peke after that, and Soaz falls down. Rollins will get the kill credit. Amazing gets a big bump up, but he is all by himself as Niels is trying to provide cover boomerangs, but he won't be able to get enough, and Jankos goes a hunting through the jungle, gets Amazing, leaps away. force them to play around themselves. They were all grouped up out in the aftermath of that Dragon for a while. However, Soaz and Peke are looking for Nuke Duck. They bring Mithy in for the assist. They will be able to mop that one up nice and easy.
Every single lane to get farm from carries, but that's what you simply cannot do.
We'll lose the tower here if we're not careful. Jankos looks for Soaz. Who playful tricksters his way away, but the Fate's Call throws in the Vander, and he gets a massive pulverize as Rallis will secure the kill onto Peke. Meanwhile, in comes Steve, throws the sapling. Niels is on the escape route, but he, even though he makes it out with the help of Amazing, they lose 2 on after the fact, and Rocket, they know how to make these. Now let's take a look at what's going on in the bottom sector. There's a scuffle between Steve, Soaz, and Mithy. Steve is exhausted. He's got his big ulti on, and he's flashing away to try and dodge. Playful trickster, Soaz avoid. Peke comes in. Peke will smash and finish it off. While they juggle the aggro, can Jankos finish the fight? Throws the spear, doesn't connect. Gold card, lucky strike. The wild cards come in. It's gonna be Vander who comes a little bit late.
Join soon, and then we can look for Soaz, Mithy, and Peke potential to take down Nuke Dog again, or we can just take it to the global and kill it.
Looking for it, Peke is gonna get popped. Jankos will manage to finish him up. Steve on the home guards run, looks for Mithy, who can. Crush right now. Dragons get the fire down. They should be able to get this one away. It gets picked up. Steve, twisted, advances his way into Mithy, and they just wombo on top of him, finally picking him off. Shamu comes out and takes a bite out of Steve, but his bark is very firm. With just a wave of their hand, really. And now Peke is looking to push on the middle. Steve is still working on dealing with Soaz under tower, and Peke's here with the gold card. Throws the chum the waters. This time the tree may not be so big. Soaz is taking a lot of damage, but he playful tricksters out just in time, and the tree will live narrowly as Peke oversteps his bounds. Jankos and Vander were there to punish him for it.
But again, for Rocket, they had to not give up the pressure on Baron to go back and defend Steve. I like the ban of command though from Mithy. Using, if you saw before here, it was Soaz and then the buffed up minion. Taking down the tower, Steve cannot really do a whole lot against Mithy, so you always slowly but surely get some damage on towers. That's what Origin is playing around. Instantly though, Rocket reacts to it. They have 20 seconds on Peke. You start that Baron, and you just disengage if Origin moves in, and you take the 5-on-5 team fight.
Going for it, can't clear the other ward out, so Origin knows what's happening, but they've got no global presence from
Steve from behind.
Speak up. Steve looking for the flank. They've peeled off. Steve trying to lock him into place. He looks for Niels. Jump the water onto the Nidalee. Going to utilize his massive combo. Soaz, he's going down. Steve will polish him off. They've already picked off Niels, and Rocket can go back to the Baron in earnest here. It's going to be a hell of a job for Amazing to try and steal this one.
And that was a great Baron call for Rocket, and then instantly you saw every member was like, okay, we turn, we don't stay in the Baron, we just go for the fight. We know we can get the engage. With Steve TPing in. Baron going down, Rocket gets everything they want right here, even as the ban of command themselves.
It's true, it doesn't have to be innovative if it works.
Trying to play it very safe and wait for the other team to make the moves, then trying to react instantly. This tower going down. Soaz, he's gonna need to hurry up if he wants to take something. Peke might just try and join him, and they're gonna try and base race them potentially, because they cannot stop this push anyway.
Oh, Vander's gonna force the flash, so we've got the makings of a race, but Soaz by himself may not be able to do much against Rocket here, and this may be the final push. Nexus turret's on, getting shredded through, as Amazing as well will go down. The last breath will help to finish him off. The last Nexus turret will fall. Soaz realizes far too late, and now Rocket, with this win, will secure themselves a playoff berth. This one, it is going to be a big game. Even with nothing official on the line, there's always bragging rights and that sweet, sweet 18-0. Now, why don't you guys tell us if you think Fnatic can finish it off? FNC win or UOL win? Can Fnatic secure that perfect split for themselves, or will the Unicorns of Love trample their hopes and dampen their dreams? We're about to find out as we load up onto the Rift. You're not going to want to go anywhere because you won't want to miss this.
Hashtag Poppy win, hashtag Huni win. I want to see this matchup here because I'm really not sure.
Yeah, Huni definitely has the range on him
Second
right now,
push.
but they're trying to bait this one out. Ilias jumps a bit early. They do land the bola, and Chachi puts him up against the wall. First blood over to visit Chachi.
Looked very simple. Huni clearly did not expect the damage because he didn't flash. The snare coming in from Gilius, and in the end, I believe Hylissang right now is just maxing heal for himself, so he's just trying to out-sustain the damage. And Unicorn's turning into a complete farm lane down there. And same for mid lane, obviously 2 long-range poke champions. Reckless, though.
Yeah, Hilly's a little bit low, but he's fine since Reckless was the one he was eyeballing. Ignited, he's going to go down. Gilius, meanwhile, back to the top, going to flash, gets the snare, and once again, history repeats itself.
Goodbye.
Gilius this time picks up the kill. And the diplomatic immunity. Chachi may indeed be in some trouble as Huni and Rainover collapse on him.
Chachi.
Belly bump, comes in, gets the big barrel, knocking him up, and he's taken down. Huni gets revenge.
He wants a piece of Huni again.
Oh, gets flashed, but Hilly's there as well. Will Gilius stay alive in time? Huni knocked into the tower range. He's got nowhere to go, but Rainover is coming in. So is Power of Evil. Huni is taken down once again, and Power picks it up. He does find Hillisang. Spell Shield is burned. He can still take a bite out of him, as Yellowstar does. Takes a little bit of damage. They get the knock-up. The teleport's coming in, though. Huni is smelling an opportunity to get some more kills. The pillar cuts him off prematurely. Yellowstar may go down as Chachi had teleported in as well. Looking for Huni now, but Huni will pick off Ardags. Yellowstar in the back is perfectly fine from the diplomatic immunity, and it wears off. Chachi, the big barrel. Rainover secures the kill with it, and now Hillisang's taken down. A double kill over to Huni. You can't shut that man down.
Fnatic getting everything in the bottom lane here. It was a flash engage from Hillisang, then TP in from both top laners. So flash down for Power of Evil now. Rainover looking for a dive. There's no ulti now for Chachi, remember?
Yep, he burned it easy, but he does put Huni up against the wall again. Not enough to do the damage to take him down. Rainover. Febiven could be in danger. He's going to have to burn his flash. Chains will land on Hillisang. Gilius looks to go in for round number 2, but he may have gone in a little too far forward. The poke just wrecks through his health bar. Rainover's caught up by Hillisang, and Vardags as a teleport comes in for Chachi, but Power is nearly taken down. Reckless valks his way to a kill, and now a double for Huni, a double for Reckless. All of a sudden, or excuse me, a single for Reckless. All of a sudden, it's only 2 unicorns left in this one. Hillisang now is going to look to make it a round 4. Huni picks up yet another kill.
Even Gilius goes down in the end. Let's see what happens mid though.
Oh, Febiven, he's going to get melted. Chachi might just make it out, but no, Reckless will secure the kill onto him. Hillisang gets the headbutt pulverized, but there's no follow-up available, and now he's knocked back under the tower. Huni, meanwhile, picks up Power of Evil, and a double kill over to Reckless as he takes the Acathian surprise. Now unicorns with nothing necessarily on the line here. Not been able to try and get it back. Febiven's going to get blown up by Gilius. Yellowstar tried to answer, but he wasn't able to get it. It will be Huni doing that. Just that. Flashing forward.
And Power of Evil?
Just a Huni comp. Power. He's going to get taken out by Reckless. Vardags on the hunt back to base. And now Hillisang is locked up in Root Prison. Flashes, but he still can't get away. An inhibitor turret will be finished off as Chachi looms around the side. Can't threaten any of Fnatic. And another inhibitor will drop. This time in the bottom.
23 minutes in. Can't even finish the game. I mean, there are 2 guys dead from
They're going to try. Oh, belly bump. He's not going to be able to get it. Chachi looks to go in on a Rainover, but the towers are being fired down. Vardags, his health bar just evaporates again. Huni picks up another massive kill as Reckless takes down the turret. Fnatic look to end this game quicker than we've seen this entire split, and Fnatic will become the first team in LCS history to do it. The perfect split, 18-0.
And then because of a poor Rumble teleport from Steve, Rocket ended up losing that game. I mean, I can't say they were going to win it, but that definitely was one of the contributing factors. 2 games in a row, we've got some funky picks. Bard for the first time in Godfriend's hands. Galio for the second time in Werlib's hands. Who will take 5th seed and face the Unicorns of Love? And who will lose and face H2K? Hashtag ROC win or hashtag GIA win. Definitely off to a good start. Remember, no flash for Werlib. Doesn't have Righteous Gust, I don't believe. We'll see if he can get it out. Resolute Smite comes down. Burned alive for first blood.
There we go. With the team fighting, however, I don't think that is going to be the case. It is still locked into the solo lanes. Frederick wants to come up again. Flash Idol.
Gonna get the knock-up. Steve has been pulled into place. Idol of Durand burst, less than 50 HP. One more hit is what it needs. The Prey Seeker secures it. Kill number 1 for Giants. built themselves up nearly a 20 CS advantage. Jaws, knock up, Chilling Smite comes out. Tempered Fate comes down. Where is Fate's call? Adri's not pulled that trigger. Ren is slowly stacking up. Fate's call goes in for the knockup. Ren is still available. Not going to get the kill, and it's in fact Vanda that gets one of the Godfrey. This has gone terribly, terribly wrong for Giants. They started the fight, and they lose the fight.
Incredibly messy for the Giants. I mean,
Stress. Frederick may be the next victim. Body slam goes in. Chain of Corruption comes down. This has become a 2v2. Look at that wind wall, blocking off all of the damage. Nukeduck and Yankos do secure a kill. Werlib is teleported down for this one. Tempered Fate does not connect. And Werlib's TP, as you mentioned, Stress, with Dragon coming up, Rocket did invest a couple of wards around the river. Frederick is caught out. He's gone.
that is just almost game over unless Roccat make the mistake. Roccat are first to the Dragon here. Look at the flank coming though on the bottom side from Werlib. Yankos wants to fight at the top.
He will look for it. Tempered Fate will only catch Vanda, but Adri's been burned alive. Steve has successfully teleported in, but he gets shut down by Pepinero. Werlib fails the flash idol of Durand and nobody gets caught. Nukeduck has held on to his last breath the entire time. The flash Cosmic Binding will secure one more kill. Nukeduck's looking for the knockup, not gonna find it just yet. He's sweeping blades forward, sweeping blades out before getting taken down. Giants all of a sudden have turned this game on its head, acing Roccat and getting their hands on the Dragon to follow. Rockat's gold lead has shrunk. Dragon picked up, going on a magical journey. Godfrey's gonna get the stun against the wall, but Yankos is uber tanky. He's got the... Oh, that's a double Tempered Fate. Idol of Durand will be up in a minute or two. Equalizer comes down from Steve. Death Sentence connected as well. The Chain of Corruption goes wide. No, I lied. Connected onto Steve, as does the Cosmic Binding. Audrey's going to rend for a kill. And Giants, they've now lost their mid laner. Pepinero's down. Giants are now sieging up under Rockat's tower, and the wave clear of Mr. Riles is being tested. Here comes Steve for another teleport. He's come in behind.
He's no
Equalizer's not available, but he can roast them with the Rylais and the Leandries. Nukeduck's got an Infinity Edge and a Shiv. Double kill picked up already. Werlib interrupted with the Steel Tempest. The Idol of Durand doesn't even channel.
The mistakes across the map have come from Roccat here, but it's opening the game up for Giants. Oh, Giants, if they hadn't have gone for Baron there and had just looked to attack. Oh, Godfrey's caught.
He is caught indeed. Fate's Call pulls him out. That's going to avoid so much damage. Equalizers on the back, and the Idol of Durand was massive. The shutdown kill onto Nukeduck. They've traded 1-for-1. Top for mid. A long distance lantern pulls Vanda, Steve, and rolls away. But a magical journey will connect with the Cosmic Binding. Frederick, you may not have wanted to follow. He tears Chunk down, but Audrey with a death sentence. Flame Splitter. Audrey's flashed forward. He's got one. He's looking for another. That's a double kill for him. Yankos gets tagged by the piercing arrow, and Giants win another team fight.
Great hook.
And a lot of that is stemmed from the Baron that they secured and the pushing it has enabled them.
Yankos
is looking for the knockup. Last breath wasn't used, but it will in a moment. Tempered Fate goes out. That's going to stun up too. Idol of Durand has caught Nukeduck. That means Nukeduck's down. It may not matter though. Rocket have found themselves 3 kills. They're looking for Peppy. They will find Peppy. Steve's Rumble is just tearing Giants apart.
And bottom lane already being shoved in towards them. And Giants have no wave control right now. Oh, wave management on that bottom side.
Werlib has been caught out, but he manages to channel the Idol of Durand. QSS was used by Nukeduck and he dashes away. Audrey's in trouble. He's staying alive for a few seconds longer. Will continue to lifesteal, but it may not be enough. Nobody has died yet. A magical journey will put some distance between Giants and Roccat. But Audrey gets caught. The long-range hook. He's the only victim of the fight so far. Roccat 1-for-0. And the pick of the litter, Yankos, will he find Werlib? He does. May not want that fight. Ghost Blade's been used, but here comes Nukeduck and the rest of the team. 3 members of Giants in enemy territory. Teleport actually as well coming out from Steve. He's gonna look for more. Giants on the wrong side of the territory. Magical journey into Cosmic Binding means that Yankos will be delayed in securing this kill. And great Cosmic Binding once more. One more journey. The Bandit is waiting to try and steal once more. Tunnels in.
He gets it!
The Bandit steals the Baron!
Does not get the smite for Roccat. Giants pick it up.
Now, what can Giants do with Baron? They've grouped up top. Whirlip does not have flash available. Does have an hourglass and does have the idol. Giants already got themselves a kill. Audrey, you're done. He gets knocked back. Well played. Flash cask from Yankos. Pepinero dropped below half. Godfred has come into the magical journey. They've caught Yankos temporarily. Chain of Corruptions is going to start spreading and holding at least Nukeduck in place. Nukeduck's going to flash defensively. Whirlip goes golden from the hourglass. Pepinero is knocked up, and again, no ultimate from Nukeduck. They've traded 1-for-1. Mid for top. Giants are starting to peel away. Banner-empowered minions will take a tower up top. And Giants will be the one to stop. This teleport is available for Steve. He may be joining too late. There's a ward in the pit here for Rocket. Those Ren stacks are really starting to pile up. It's up to 14. Tempered Fate connects with no one. Baron's down to 4,000. Audrey's Bloodthirster shield's been caught. He's been pulled up. He's been killed. Mr. Rolls is going to get the credit. Baron is being peeled away. 3,000 HP. Whirlip's down. Idol of Durant did nothing. Defensive flash from Pepinero. Mr. Rolls has been exhausted. Pepinero's going to try stay alive, and it will not work. 1 for 3. Frederick's being forced away. Rocket will not make the same mistake in the same game. And Rocket may be looking for an inhibitor.
Yeah, they can push down the middle lane here. We already saw the inhibitor get cracked open from that tower falling earlier. And Rocket, they don't fall into the same trap as yesterday, but it's Giants that go for the Baron. Seemingly, Baron is their friend when the enemy team are trying to do it. The Giants seem to realize the game is over here as Rocket are pushing their way into the base. Rocket look like they're going to be able to take the higher seed.
Rocket take down Origin to force the tiebreaker in the playoffs. Rocket take down Giants on their way to securing the 5th seed in the summer split. And that means they will have a shot at the Unicorns of Love in a best-of-5 quarterfinal in 2 weeks' time.
It's different with no crowd.